Hello, this is Mr. Stein, and in this video we are going to look at section 5.3, Interpreting and Sketching Graphs. After this lesson, you should be able to draw a detailed graph from a situation and vice versa. So take a graph and describe a situation. Determine the independent and dependent variables and compare them to the domain and range. Use the steepness of the graph to indicate different rates of change. All right, we're going to look at the vocabulary. There's 3 words, and they all represent the same thing: the independent variable, the horizontal axis, and the domain. On our graph, our horizontal axis is for our domain variable, which is our independent variable. You need to think this is the one that gets chosen. And then this, the dependent variable, is the result of the choice. So the dependent variable goes on the vertical axis. Now, oftentimes, time is often the independent variable. Very often. Now, we could draw a simple graph right here. We could draw a graph about the time it takes for things to drain. We're going to just draw a quick, simple graph about the time it takes for something to drain. This might be a sink, a bathtub, whatever. So on our horizontal axis, we can put time. Time is our independent variable. It's our domain variable. And our dependent axis is the number of liters. Now let's look at how some different things might drain. So I'm going to draw a first one. And this might be a sink. It doesn't have that much water in it, and it takes some time to drain. It's a little bit of a slower drain. Whereas a bathtub is going to start with a lot more water, but might actually drain at a quicker rate. This is a bathtub. Now, imagine you've got a large bucket, and that bucket is like a 5-gallon pail, so it's a little more than a sink, but not as much as a bathtub, but it has a pinhole leak in it, so it doesn't drain very quick at all. So this is a bucket with a small hole. So you should be able to interpret graphs like this. All right, that's all there is for our vocabulary.